All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about women's soccer. Specifically, we're diving into Celtic FC Women
Celtic FC Women.
and their recent Champions League clash with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
Ah.
Now, the final score, and we'll get into this a little bit more, but
Yeah.
the final score was a 3-0 loss for Celtic. But,
Right.
we're here to talk about more than just that.
Yeah, this is about more than just the final scoreline.
We're going to be talking about why this match was such a milestone for Celtic, what we can learn from their journey so far in the tournament,
Absolutely.
and what this all means for the future of women's football as a whole.
100%.
So to start, can you give us some background on the UEFA Women's Champions League?
Yeah.
And just how big of a deal is it for a team like Celtic to be playing at this level?
Oh, it's a huge deal. It really is the pinnacle of club competition in Europe.
Wow.
You can think about it kind of like the women's equivalent of the men's Champions League. Right. Same kind of intense knockout format. Same,
Yeah.
sky-high stakes.
Yeah.
Just to qualify for this tournament is a massive achievement for any team.
Yeah.
But especially for Celtic, I think it really underscores the remarkable progress of the women's game,
Yeah.
particularly in Scotland.
Now, they had 3 tough losses leading up to this game against Chelsea.
Yeah, they did.
How do you think those losses may have impacted the team going into such a high-pressure match?
Yeah. I mean, obviously facing 3 losses in a row at that level is definitely
Right,
tough.
definitely.
It's going to be tough on anyone. But it can also, I think, be a real crucible,
Oh,
that kind of forges resilience.
I like that.
So I think instead of getting discouraged,
Yeah.
Celtic really had the chance during those games to analyze their opponent's tactics, pinpoint,
Okay.
areas where they could improve in their own game. And I
Okay.
think, ultimately they refined their approach. So,
Yeah.
It's about turning those setbacks into fuel for growth,
Mm.
which I think is really important.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And then they come up against a powerhouse, right?
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea, who are known for their speed, their tactical mastery, relentless attack.
They're a very good team. Yeah.
What were some of the main challenges that Celtic would face playing against that kind of seasoned dominance on the pitch?
Oh, so many. I mean, Chelsea are a team that can really just exploit, even the smallest weaknesses,
Okay.
right? Their passing is incredibly precise.
Yeah.
Their movement off the ball is exceptional,
Mm.
and their ability to transition from defense to attack is so fast, like lightning.
Wow.
So, Celtic had to be incredibly disciplined defensively,
Yeah.
and try to disrupt Chelsea's rhythm and, look for opportunities to counterattack
Yeah.
very quickly.
So even though they didn't win,
Yeah.
how can a team like Celtic benefit from playing against, a top-tier team like Chelsea?
Yeah, this is such a great question, right? Because it is all about the learning experience. It's one thing to, be studying tactics on paper
Right.
or watching videos,
Yeah.
but to actually face them
Yes.
in real time under that pressure against the best players in the world.
Wow.
That's where the real learning happens. I think this match really gave Celtics players and the coaching staff,
Yeah.
an up-close look at the standards that they need to be striving for.
Mhm.
And it helps them identify, those tactical nuances, the split-second decision-making, the physical and mental stamina that define elite-level play.
So it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
They still have 3 games left
3 games left?
in the group stage.
Yeah.
What are their chances of turning things around?
Yeah, so mathematically, it's possible.
Okay.
It's still possible.
Okay.
So, the upcoming match against FC Twente
Okay.
is going to be crucial.
All right.
And Twente are a strong team, but maybe a little more in line with Celtic's level. So a win there could be huge for Celtic's momentum,
Yeah.
especially heading into those final 2 matches.
I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's zoom out for a minute here.
Okay.
How does Celtic's journey in this tournament, wins, losses, everything,
Right.
reflect the bigger picture of what's happening in women's football internationally?
I think what we're seeing with Celtic is kind of a microcosm of what's happening worldwide.
Really?
Yeah, women's football is experiencing this incredible surge in popularity, in investment, and talent.
That's amazing.
It is. More and more clubs are committing resources to developing their women's teams.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the results on the pitch,
Mm.
greater competitiveness,
Wow.
rising standards. and just more thrilling matches.
It's such an exciting time to be following the sport. I mean, we've seen how Celtic, even in defeat, are pushing boundaries and making their mark on the European stage.
I think so, yeah.
They have such a bright future ahead.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up, I just want to ask, as women's football continues to evolve at this pace, what other up-and-coming teams are you keeping your eye on?
Oh, that is a great question.
And what kind of a future do you see for this sport?
Well, I think it's impossible to predict the future.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, women's football is here to stay. And it's only going to get bigger and better.
I'm excited to see it.
Me too.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was great.
All right, everybody, we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Until then.